Hello everyone, and you are most welcome on this channel. So today here we are discussing about Energy Conservation Act, which is very relevant for our examination. So you need to keep memorize. Energy Conservation Act, before it so many times come on news. So let's see what is energy conservation and what's its role and its importance. And here a bill to amendment Energy Conservation Act. That's why we are discussing here. So let's start. And if you are new on this channel, so please like, subscribe and share. So let's see Energy Conservation Act. The government is seeking to strengthen a 20-year law called the Energy Conservation Act 2001, which has been powered the first phase of India's shift to a more energy efficient future. The 2001 law defined standards for energy conservation and efficiency to be followed by a select group of industries and commercial complexes. Efficiency standards also prescribed for equipment and appliances like air conditioners and refrigerators. This law set up the Bureau of Energy Efficiency to promote the use of more efficient processes and equipment in order to save energy. You need to remember the Bureau of Energy Efficiency and its role. The star ratings on giving various household appliances and large-scale shift to LED bulbs were some of the successful initiatives of Bureau of Energy Efficiency that have resulted in massive energy savings over a period of time. Here, the bill to amend the Energy Conservation Act 2001, which introduced in Parliament on Wednesday, has two main objectives. You need to remember those objectives, which is very relevant. So first, make it compulsory for a select group of industrial, commercial and even residential consumer to use green energy. And second was establish a domestic carbon market and facilitate trade in carbon credits. Carbon market where some industrial and some company was fulfill their carbon emission, and they will provide carbon credits, and those industry company whatever it is though doesn't can fulfill their carbon emission, so they can buy carbon credits. That is called carbon market. The amendment will seek to widen the scope of energy conservation to include large residential buildings as well. In the case of vehicle and water vessels, fuel consumption norms will be defined. New sustainable buildings code are to be defined, where every building with a certain threshold of energy consumption, whether industrial, commercial and residential, would have to adhere it. The creation of domestic carbon market is one of the most significant provisions of the proposed amendment bill. Carbon markets allow to trade of carbon credit with the overall objective of bringing down emissions. These markets create incentives to reduce emission and improve energy efficiency. The unit that did better on the standards earns money by selling credits while the buying unit is able to fulfill its operating obligations. And that's where I am told you first on the Kyoto Protocol, the predecessor to the Paris Agreement. Carbon market have worked at international level as well. The Kyoto Protocol has prescribed emission reduction targets for a group of development countries. Other countries did not have such targets, but if they did reduce their emissions, they could earn carbon credit. These carbon credits could then be sold off to those developed countries which had an obligation to reduce carbon emission but were unable to reduce. These systems functioned well for a few years, but the market collapsed because the lack of demand for carbon credits. As the world negotiated a new climate treaty in the place of Kyoto Protocol, the development countries no longer felt the need to adhere to their targets under Kyoto Protocol. A similar carbon market is envisaged to work under the successor Paris Agreement, but its details are still being worked out. Here, domestic or regional carbon markets are already functioning in several places, most not every in Europe, where an emission trading scheme works on similar principle. Industrial units in Europe have prescribed emission standards to adhere to, and they buy and sell credits based on their performance. China too has a domestic carbon market, and a similar scheme for incentivizing energy efficiency has been running in India for over a decade now. This Bureau of Energy Efficiency scheme called PAT, which referred as Perform, Achieve and Trade. PAT allows units to earn efficiency certificates if they outperform the prescribed efficiency standards. The laggard can buy these certificates to continue operating. However, the new carbon market that is proposed to be created through this amendment to the Energy Conservation Act would be much wider in scope. So that's all for today. Please, you need to remember whatever we are discussed here, and we will meet again with another topic. So till that, thanks for watching, and if you are new on this channel, so please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.